Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Rayman 2, The Great Escape. We are at the Sanctuary of Stone and Fire. We are just starting this long level, and we are about to cross the point of no return. Gliding down this valley, no going back to our portal now. Warning, Labyrinth. If you get lost, contact Robo-Rooters immediately. Yeah, so when I was a kid, I didn't know Labyrinth meant maze, so I thought he was insulting me when he said Labyrinth. Anyways, we got this Robo guy up here. He seems to have a good amount of health, so let's charge our shots. And there we go. The sign makes it sound like this level is a maze, and it does have a lot of split paths, but I wouldn't really call it a maze. So see, there's a cage below this little bouncy thing here? Yeah, that cage wasn't there in the PlayStation 1 version of the game. You know what else wasn't there in the PlayStation 1 version of the game? That little power-up up there. That power-up didn't even exist in the PlayStation 1 version of the game. So let's just hit this little patch. And swing on over. You might notice that there's a lot of collectibles on the lava, which is a bit odd. There's even like a little lava cave there. But we'll see how to deal with those in a second. Whoa! Now, after hitting that patch, this other purple lum goes back up this way. So, what is this power-up? It's a stronger fist. Twice as strong. It's the same as the power-up that you can find in Rayman 1. However, in Rayman 1, you lost this power-up by dying. In this game, you lose this power-up by taking damage 3 times. So if you want to keep this, you'd better keep your guard up. Yeah, look how much damage that does. I can just blast this guy out of here. Anyways, we got a bit of a plant here, but nothing seems to be growing out of it. We got a little pathway over there we can't get to. This seems to be the only way we can go. Until we encounter this. You may recognize this from Rayman 1 or 3. I haven't played Rayman 3 on this channel yet, but it's in that game too. We have a plum, and we can ride it. So you wanna, in this game, you wanna shoot one way to bounce yourself the other way while you're on the plum. You can usually get yourself shot around pretty far. And we can just ride across the lava. Now, this does actually control quite nicely. However, in the PlayStation 2 version of the game, it does not. And because like in the PlayStation 2 version of the game, you will punch and it will hardly move you at all, which makes it really annoying, and just the bouncing seems a little weird in that game. The PlayStation 2 version of the game just has terrible plum physics, which makes a part later in this level just nearly impossible. Anyways, that's not all plums are good for. Because we can carry them. And we can throw them onto stuff like this spike here. And we can use them as platforms then. So now we want to get this plum down here. So we'll throw it onto this spike, and then catch it when it falls down. Throw it onto the next spike, and catch it again. Then you want to go into this little spot here and then just throw it straight up, and it'll just bounce there. And you can use it as a platform to climb up and over here. And this is how you get to that cage down where we saw before. Which means that yes, the whole place we just went through did not exist in the PlayStation 1 version of the game. So let's just backtrack a bit and try going somewhere else with our plum. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, the PlayStation 1 version of the game is missing a lot of stuff, but it does have some exclusive stuff of its own. And it's more than just cutscenes. So up here, we can actually get here now with our plum. And we can climb up here if we want to glide back, which we'll want to do soon, but not yet. Let's check out what's down here. On the PlayStation 2 version of the game, we would need a special ability to get over to this area. But thankfully we don't need that in this version. Now, there was something else we could do with plums in Rayman 1, and yes, we can do it again in Rayman 2. Look at this. We got it stuck on his head, and now we can use him as a platform, which is awesome. So we got our cage. We'll collect some red lums while we're here, even though we don't need it because we're at full health. And now we can get out of here. I hope that didn't make much of a noise. I bumped my headphones there. If it did make a loud noise, then you're probably gonna want to take your headphones off. But it's too late for that now. Anyways, over this way, we've got some more yellow lums here, connected to this web. Can I drop back down on the plum from here? There we go. I prefer to have my plum with me just in case I need it. So those weird black puffballs that come after us, I think there's actually a PlayStation 2 exclusive boss that's like one of those guys. I can't quite remember if that's what it was, but the PlayStation 2 version of the game has like 3 exclusive bosses. The PlayStation 1 version of the game also has an exclusive boss, and the final phase of the final boss is different on the PlayStation 1 version of the game. And of course the Game Boy Color's bosses are exclusive to it since it's 2D and completely different. Anyways, you've guessed how to climb onto the plum and move by shooting in the opposite direction. If you want to grab it, stand in front of it. You can throw it in the air, just press A. Or throw it in front of you, just press B. The plum lets you move on lava as well as water. And why not stick one on a post? When it's far away, shoot it to make it move. Don't hesitate to use it against your enemies. So the only thing there that I never showed was that you shoot it to make it move. Anyways, more things that aren't in the PlayStation 1 version of the game. This left path here does not exist in the PlayStation 1 version of the game. Which is kinda crazy, because there's a lot on this path, but I guess I'll just explain a little more once I get there. It is really dark here. Okay, you see this big temple here? This path may not have been in the PlayStation 1 version. However, the little area inside this temple here, once it loads up here, yeah, this area is in the PlayStation 1 version of the game. It's just located somewhere else. And while it's optional in this version, it's actually a mandatory place to go through in the PlayStation 1 version. In the PlayStation 1 version, it's right on the main path. There's no avoiding it whatsoever. So we broke a cage, we broke a wall, we broke a stalactite, and we're moving on. The flames from those triangles there will destroy the stalactites, and I got hit by the flames, which means if I get hit 2 more times, I lose my more powerful fist. No. Come on. Hit it. Knock over that pillar, Rayman. Let's just glide down safely here. Hop over the flames. And break some more stalactites. Now this looks safe. Just riding on a rock down a lava river. The safest of fun time activities. Super funny fun time. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Fire spout out of nowhere. I don't want to get hit again. I want to keep my stronger fist. Especially considering tiny spider there. And I think I just killed one that was in there too. But if there's little baby spiders, what does that mean? It means there's probably a big one somewhere here. Now that we've made our way around all that, let's just make our way into the lava, losing our strong fist to fight the giant spider that I foreshadowed. Well done. Well, guess we're fighting it normally. And I'm pretty sure there's 2 giant spiders, too. Anyways, there's no left path here. Let's go to the right. And we have 3 little walls we can open up. Let's try the one on the right first. There appears to be some red lumps there. Let's try the one in the middle. There appears to be a cage and a stronger fist, so guess what? I do get to fight it with a stronger fist. Whoa, camera. What are these creatures, by the way? Huh. And behind the left door, we have a giant spider, but it's also the way to go. Yay! And he got destroyed without even using charged shots that fast, because how strong those fists are. Oh boy, this part. Let's see if I can remember how to do this part safely. I think I can jump with this shell. That's right. Well, that's how you do it, but I still died. Normally I'm stuck on this part forever because I don't realize you can jump with this shell. But I remembered it this time and got hurt anyways. Let's do a little loop-de-loop. Jump a little more. Go across a very thin path. Man, I thought I had it that time. Moment of truth. Will this or will this not be the first time in my life I get through this section still having my stronger fist? No, we will not get out with a strong fist. We will get out with our pathetic little muscleless fists. Well, no arm muscles anyways, because it's Rayman. Man, the physics are weird here. I'm pretty sure there's been times when I've gotten a few game overs on this section. But now that I actually know what to do, hopefully it'll work out okay. Oh, come on, I was super close that time. This video's gonna be extra long. Come on now. In my opinion, this little section here is like the most annoying section of the whole game, but that's partly due to the fact that I oftentimes come here without remembering that I can jump. And there he jumps off of it automatically. So let's get out of here. So here, we're back where we entered this area, and we landed on a checkpoint, so if we fall down before we get everything up here, then we can just, like, jump into the lava and respawn back up here. Assuming we don't, like, land on another checkpoint or anything. And that should be everything up here. So, that's it for this massive video. In the next video, we will actually go down out of the darkness. In the next video, we will actually go down the right path here. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.